Yeah, most definitely. I think it's good that you mentioned Nate and Leche, right? Because they're obviously reigning FNCS duo champions. And they're always, you know, incredibly successful. I think Nate was, you know, relatively upset with his performance with FNCS. I think, you know, he had some unfortunate circumstances. So I think coming into this with Leche, someone who he's comfortable playing with, I think it'll be a good way for him to kind of bounce back, right?
Now they're looking to drop straight down, but Reverse is only left with 40 mats now. It'll be very difficult for him to do anything else but shoot. Blake's already gone down. Their base has gone down. No mats for Reverse 2K. He's walking around the swamp. Blake is trying to barge right in like Shrek and Donkey. These guys are duos on the low ground, owning this entire biome. This Slurpy swamp, and still they're moving forward. 4 people left. It's a 2v2, it looks like. Does the high ground duo know? Kind of. Slurps? No, Chuck Splashes, they're there. Blake pops a few, goes towards the right. Reverse goes towards the left. Has a flopper, pops it down. He's on ultimate low. Blake is still trying to fight. Reverse is trying to beam down 2 sides of pressure, but Blake goes down. Reverse gets 1. Reverse with the 2, and what a clutch from the God duo. And what looks like the first or second game. Okay. Between, you know, Exterios and like that super top placement. So maybe they can break that over. Maybe it's something fresh both these guys need. We'll see how it works though. Jumping into boxes, getting traded out, but the 200 is there from Splashy. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, he hits those. He hits those. He's comfortable. And this is what I mean, right? Like when we switch over to some of these EU duos, like this isn't a quote unquote superstar duo, but just any top tier, you know, EU duo is gonna feel like they can come out into these early Dreamhack lobbies and just completely dominate. And like I spoke to Kinch just before the stream started, right? And I asked him like, what's he thinking in terms of predictions? He's saying around 470 to 520, and anywhere upwards of potentially even like a 550, which is incredibly high, but it could happen. It could happen.
For Qual?
Bro, it could happen, bro.
You're saying we're getting, okay, true. I mean, I also got to remember it's that Dreamhack format, right? We get a lot of points that keep stacking over and over, but I mean, we're already at 182 for this trio. 29-30 bomb game right here.
The shockwave bails them out there, right? But
barely. He can still fight for it.
Yeah, like he's putting the work on them. Like this is actually so intimidating.
Oh my god, he's so patient with that last shot every time he misses the first time. That is so cool to see.
He's gonna keep on getting in here. I think the battle for high ground is over, but really putting the pressure on that team, and I hope they encounter again, because I would not doubt Splashy to come out on top of that one. Is he about to take out another duo here? Picks up the first. That's Provoked. Oh dear. Provoked goes down. I'm not too sure who Provoked is playing with, but his teammate's now left alone. Splashy on this mid ground. He's in his first day right now. He's feeling it.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's playing like he really wants this. Like, this is not a warm-up game for him. This is not just opens. This is looking kind of like a stacked end game too. Even though there's 5 people just left, just the amount of pressure on Splashy that he's negating. A duo still dropping on him, and somehow he has height?
Goodness.
There's no way. He got height. 1v2. No mats left.
He needs this. He's gonna drop down, but the water's there to play with.
Oh my god.
Everyone's in the water. What's going on?
Park. It's fully aquatic. No one has builds. They're all going for heights. Oh, he needs to go back in the storm and maybe get some. There's no one left on height at all right now. It's just Splashy. He needs to get some bricks, some materials. 500 max brick. Who got eliminated here? This guy never used his mats, and now Splashy's fully replenished. He has max brick, almost max wood. This is gonna be a 30 bomb plus clutch.
Will he be able to pick up the final Vicroy though? He's got the materials to make it work, but needs to make his way up this hill. The build's coming through, the edit's coming out, the health not looking amazing, but he can definitely do it. He has the pump in his hand, ready to hit a crazy shot. He has the height now. 30 full connects, not going to be enough to pick up the actual limb. Can he do it?
It's pressure, it's pressure. He's going back, another 17. It's still blue. 1 pump will take him out. Tree in the way. We saw a tree knocked down before. It went bad for height after that. Will that pattern repeat, or can Splashy break it? No water in sight. Natural low ground, another 55. No crack just yet still. He's looking for the next shots. One more. He gets the drag scope shot, and the man goes down to Storm. That's very
Rotation
true.
coming in.
Max Shockwave still on Savage.
Yeah.
Is this the best loadout to have in the game right now?
Honestly, yeah. You got the Stark rifle, the pump, all the shield in the world, and the perfect amount of movement you need, right? Look at all the bouncers, all the shockwaves. Like, he doesn't need anything else, honestly. Max materials right now, like, they don't need anything else. Yeah. And to be fair though, like, it applies to them. I don't think that necessarily always applies to everyone, because I think you can sort of, like, if Kinzel was to come out and win this, like, that's him, like, making Dreamhack his legacy, right? Like, the 3-time Dreamhack champion, you know, he's won 2 solos. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I see a reminder real quick. Is the Savage's code 200 IQ or 200 pump?
It's clearly both right now, right?
Both? Okay, cool.
Clearly both.
Just
right
checking.
Now. Either or, you know, you type in either or and it works, because what a pump shot by Savage. And now they're in that elimination mood, right? They can smell the blood. Want to get to that front side and look for picks. Nice angle here. Good positioning.
How does that look like?
Like, I wasn't too sure where Benji was when that play happened. Savage does take height, it seems, but it's going to take a big chunk of health to do so. Fortunately, he has, like, the resources to be able to kind of recover that. And he picks up a knock as well. So, yeah, I think he'll stay here at 50 and wait for his Siphon to come in. But gonna still go for this height, which makes sense, right? He knows he done a bunch of damage to the high ground player. And it seems like he's going to get in now.
I mean, I think it was Sukoyomi all the way on high ground. Got knocked down somewhere, but every other team now is using shockwaves to make their height play. It's kind of like that 7th to 8th zone. A lot of people know that is when you're supposed to go straight up. Savage tried doing it early to really maintain super height, but Benji was not able to follow. Now in a clutch position, getting server focused again, but there's not 2 bodies to recover any materials from like there was the last time he was in this position. 400 wood just left against every other duo, and you have to assume all these guys are coming in off of 40 bomb games as well. A clap there by Savage, 2 edits. This bandolier could not even clap back once.
Yeah, and it's actually perfect, right, that he's able to play this low ground, right? Because look, now he has the shockwaves left to take a play for height later on in the game. Will he be able to hold it though? It looks like they're contesting. Oh dear, that's gonna be nice. No, that's really nice. That Siphon's going to help him out in a couple seconds as well. And now he can just control the height, right? Just sit patiently on top here. Force these other teams to really battle it out. Not many players left, and this could still be a 20-bomb win for these guys.
I get why he's looking at that top right side of the zone or the right side of his screen. There is a solo here who was on height that is not eliminated yet. It might be this player. Big shots down, not his wall edits. That might cost him a little bit of HP. He has to go for the elim here. He does not have enough health to win this heal off. There are 5 people left though. There are still shockwaves in play too. Savage is basically out of mats. Can maybe piece control maybe a few more walls after this. See what happens next. Think it's slow. All the mats down now.
He needs to force the issue here. You can't keep waiting it out. Oh my god, wait.
What?
No.
Zone does take him out. I'm not sure if he landed that last pump on height, but Savage clutches out the game.
My goodness. I think, look, this is interesting. This zone is a bit of a mad one.
Okay, let's go. Josh on the forefront of it too. This is the most interesting part for me. Usually, like, the people who are getting like really high elim counts in a big differential to their partners are usually ahead of the tarp. Did Josh take a zip line?
Yeah.
There's no way. All right, he's back. Somehow Josh is still alive too. They're playing as 2 solos.
And 1 solo goes down, so Leche now left alone. Nice shot there, but can he stay alive? I doubt it. It's looking rather... Oh my goodness, 200 pump dead. He actually just 2v1 those kids. Leche, you are one filthy young man. Oh my goodness. He's got a shockwave in now as well. That was ridiculous, Shyo.
That was absolutely insane. Oh, past that too, man, as soon as you see the first 200, the next shots are basically magnetic when it comes to Leche. He has crash pads, he has a few mats, shockwaves are there too. Let's see what ends up happening next. Is it a hype play? It might just be a ramp though. Pushes him forward. He has the bouncers to make it work as well, but there's 14 people alive, 12 elims so far.
And now Leche's gonna be on this lower ground, looking to continue his hot streak here, it seems. Picks up one more. Can he get the double?
Almost. Oh my God, ring around the rosy, and he dodges one shot. The guy wasn't looking.
No,
Typhoon still has mats.
Final moments. Only 6 players left.
Here we go, big pump.
What's that guy playing at? Desperation move by him. Okay, that guy had no mats, which makes sense as well as he dropped down. Is this a 2v2 now?
It's 2v2, but it's getting messy. Funk is getting hit from all sides. Typhoon does not have any shields really left at all. Someone needs to make the hero play. Typhoon goes up. Both players drop down, but Funk is out of HP. He's out of time and out of accuracy as well. No shots hit right there. All of the Typhoon in a 1v2. He has height though. How long can he survive? He's still up there. Still has 100 mats, but it's a double crash. And that's the scariest thing. It's like, no, reverse is down. And so did our 30 players in the lobby. 30.
Look, just left with a couple of the players left alone, and Blake realizes now that reverse is out of it. There's no chance left for reverse. There's no hope. He's gone. It's all on Blake's shoulders. And you know, Blake's, I'm sure he's done some carrying before, he's done some lifting, but nothing like this, because for him to be able to pull this one out would be out of this world. One of the best performances we've ever seen. He picks up one though to start it off, and maybe that's the catalyst for potentially solving the problem as a whole, but many more left to find. Will he be able to do it? Dropping down now, maybe that's his best option, to go down to the low ground to really look for anything, something. He's got materials to work with, so that's not the issue. It's just about being able to connect some shots.
See if it's possible. 506 points right now for Blake. He needs everything. No one is sure exactly of how many points it'll be for that top 250. We'll try to get a check on it right now. Blake is still surviving though. It's looking like for the moment 250 is hovering around 510, so he's close. He's at 510, but he can jump up over and over again. So many people are finishing games. A little bit of a road stop in his rotation. It's not going to slow him down completely. Pump in hand as well. He has so many materials to work with. He needs to get off this layer potentially though. Might have to build up a player right beside him. He trades huge shots, still has shield, gets all the way up again, and now him and just 500 would separate this man from a Heat 1 to semifinals experience.
Yeah, and as much as he's not picked up eliminations, his placement points are amazing for him, right? But at some point, he's got to hit some sort of shot. He's got to connect with something. So many players in his vicinity, and you see a player here forcing the issue on the other side of this wall. Will he be able to connect? He does! 150 to the head, and that's going to be a key elimination. That might be the difference, but still, second place is incredible.
Of course, though, it's more about the placement points there. 302 points. In fact, the only team up on the board that has more placement, actually, there's two teams. Diablo and Pax team have more points. But moving down the list, in second place, we got Kezix and Grizzy. We have Umplify and Matto representing Train H in third place. Kira and Zeno's going to be holding fourth. And then Floki and Deceptos, nice to see them up here, is in fifth place.